Before we get started, I would like to say my heart goes out to Angie Bowie and her family at this time, as David Bowie has passed away. I found out this morning also. I do not know at this time if Angie Bowie has been sent off camera to hear the news. And I would not be surprised if she had to walk off Celebrity Big Brother because of the news. So, let's get started. Hi, this is Leah currently. Okay. So, this episode is David Guest Presents the Talent Show. Okay. This is the day right after Winston's eviction. Jonathan thought beans on toast was torture and for suffering, like a torture food. No, like seriously, because Gemma and Daniela were having beans on toast in the morning. Sorry, my allergies have been acting up, and it started snowing here where I'm from, so you get the gist. Tiffany's in the diary room. She says that she feels like she doesn't have a lot in common with the other housemates. She's definitely not going to go into, like, hang out with the younger crowd because they seem intimidating to her or something like that. I don't know. And she finds Darren attractive. The sad part is Darren's already married, so yeah. Tiffany wants, I think Tiffany wants to say to Darren, like, you are an attractive man, I want to F you, but I can't because you're married. And then, outside the diary room, Tiffany asks Jonathan about how she presents herself in the house because she's afraid that she was, like, avoiding the housemates. David Guest is producing the talent show. The creative director and also MC with David is Angie. Tiffany, Nancy, and Jonathan are the judges. Angie thought Tiffany was actually performing in the show, while David is still trying to reel Angie in because Angie is running back and forth between living room, bathroom, snug, and bedroom this whole entire episode. And while this happens, Tiffany didn't want Angie to tell her how to judge. And then Tiffany tells Angie, you've been running around like you have been doing 80 rounds of coke. It was hilarious. That was the most hilarious line so far in the series. I also thought it is a little bit too early to have the talent show task because they usually have the talent show task like either before or after the bed sit thing. So, yeah. Angie first wants to leave the house because of the fight with Tiffany and now she doesn't want to participate in the talent show. By 4 p.m., Megan is having a bad day. Scotty T is giving Megan a pep talk and thinks it would be best if Megan put some of her stuff with Scotty T's stuff. David wants Angie to rehearse with him, and Angie is hiding in the snug. Tiffany is in the diary room at this time, reiterating what happened between her and Angie. For those who are not versed in HBIC, HBIC stands for Head, Bitch, in Charge. And Tiffany doesn't think it was an argument. It was just like, calm the fuck down, bitch, kind of thing. Angie tells Nancy that Gemma and Daniela said that Angie ruined the show by trying to make it professional. That's not what they said on camera. Angie doesn't want Gemma near her, and she flees the snug when Gemma comes into the snug, and she finds David in the bathroom. Angie doesn't want to be in the same room as with Tiffany, and David wants Angie to be a part of the show. Still. By 9 p.m., Daniela is upset with what happened with Angie. Gemma apologized, but Angie had her mind made up. Daniela is ready to go home because she's upset. Okay. Gemma finally motivates Angie to join back into the show, but Daniela didn't know what made Angie upset. Daniela then has a Gail Porter tear fit. And I was waiting for this because Gail Porter, cried like crazy when there was always fighting in the house. And Daniela felt treated poorly by Angie. Before the talent show started, Daniela and Angie got a chance to clear the air and explain their side of the story and what happened between each other. And then they kissed and made up. Talent show. Daniela and Gemma do a burlesque duet of "Hey Big Spender," and Gemma really outshined Daniela with A, her voice, and B, knowing the lyrics, and C, Gemma just stepping up onto the judge's stage and putting her leg right in front of Jonathan's face. Megan sings the depressing ASPCA commercial song sung by Sarah McLachlan. I forget the title of the song, but this song is really depressing. Just Google Sarah McLachlan ASPCA commercial, and then you'll see the depressing shit. It's about dying puppies and shit. Kristina does a dance number with John as her partner. Stephanie does an Amy Winehouse impersonation. I'm sorry. I was told it was too soon for me to take a picture of an Amy Winehouse album cover and put "Rest in Peace" and then post it on my Instagram. But Stephanie doing an impersonation. I don't know if that's too soon still, but I don't know. But Nancy really wanted Stephanie to play Amy Winehouse in the biopic if they're going to ever do a biopic. Darren sings "Bring Him Home" from Les Mis, which is also a depressing song. But Tiffany felt blessed by that song, so okay. Scotty T and Jeremy are doing a Sexy Swan Lake, which became comical because it's two straight men kissing each other and then one of them dying. Christopher sings "This Is the Moment," and Jonathan finally understands what Christopher is saying now because he apparently, when Christopher doesn't sing, Jonathan doesn't understand what he's saying at all. The finale, Darren and John sing "Come to the Cabaret" and bring David with them on stage. Big Brother wants the judges to decide a winner. Stephanie wins the talent show. Housemates receive a pizza party for Stephanie's win. And Tiffany and Angie make amends. Stephanie in the garden reminisces about her late grandfather because she said that she's never won anything in her life before. Hours later, Megan talks to Big Brother. She feels like the housemates don't want to listen to her issues. And then she reveals while they were filming her having sex on the X, I think it's X is on the beach, I forget. But yeah, while she was having sex on the beach on TV, while filming that, her grandfather died. Stephanie and Jeremy are cuddling together in bed before they go to sleep. Jeremy goes to a separate bed. Jeremy decides to go to a separate bed, so Stephanie, you're safe. Stephanie, you're safe. We're not calling you a cheater yet. I don't think we'll ever call you a cheater, but yeah. They cut back to the diary room. Megan hates it that she keeps herself to herself and she doesn't really talk about her feelings and stuff like that. That's what it all stems down to. Okay, so tonight is Pizzagate. I hope they're going to do a whole off-camera thing with Angie and they reveal it on bots tonight. If Angie has decided to leave the house or not. Because at this time, it's Angie's decision if she wants to be with her family or not in this time, so. I'll see you tomorrow so that I can talk about bots and Angie's decision to leave and Pizzagate, because Pizzagate. Oh, and then the rule break. The big rule break where you can't talk about nominations. And Nancy and Kristina broke that rule. I know. Okay, so I'll see you.